Hi everyone, it's Robin. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been a second and I don't even remember how to do this. I hope this is right. I think this is how I did it. I'm going back old school. I have my phone propped in an iPad holder charger thing on top of a book, on top of a diptyque, the big candle, like cylinder box that it comes in, on top of the little sofa in my bedroom. And just in case you're tuning into this way sometime in the future, we are right in the middle of the quarantine, the lockdown. I'm here in Austin, Texas, and so I am up in my bedroom, which is kind of the only quiet place. I'm sure somebody will probably knock on the door. I probably should have put a little note on the door. Filming in progress, it's all very serious. But so yeah, it's been what, four years since I've done this, so be kind. I don't know what pushed me to film a video, except that I hate saying so many people begged me to, and nobody's begged me to come back. But I get messages pretty regularly over on Instagram, which if you're not over on Instagram, you are missing like the party. Like all of the cool kids are over on Instagram. But I get messages like, when are you going to film? Please film a video again, and I don't know. Things just changed when I was in London. I'm not going to get into it. Maybe I will at some point. Maybe I'll go back and revisit all of that. But for the here and now, yeah, so I thought, should I do a video? Heaven knows I've got the time. Heaven knows people have time to watch. But what am I going to film? Like, proper hand washing techniques, although I think some people need it. And I decided, there's so many videos out right now. There's so much happening that seems so somber. And don't get me wrong, it's a somber time. But I watched a video yesterday from one of my favorite, like YouTube Instagrammer, influencer people, Christina Brawley. And she posted a video of an unboxing that she, I guess, had filmed a while ago, like prior to this whole thing kicking off. But the best part of watching it is that for a half a second, I forgot. So, sorry, I'm gonna do that today. I hope that for a half a second, I can help you forget. So, let me take a drink. Sorry, I did not mean to cry. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but I'm a crier. So, here we are. Okay, as you know, or if you're on Instagram, you know that I recently went to London to visit, and just to visit and to go back. I hadn't been back since I moved 2.5 years ago. And it was surreal. It was, part of it felt like I'd never left. Part of it felt so unfamiliar. But I walked into Selfridges, and with the exception of the fact that they've really changed all of the, like the layout, like of the handbag, situation and whatever, it just still felt so good to be there. And anyway, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I picked up a bag that I had posted about weeks or months prior on my Instagram, kind of like a, what do you guys think? Should I, shouldn't I? And it was sort of when I say it was an impulse purchase, I basically just mean that I had no intention of buying a bag while I was in London, much less this bag. Even when I went into Selfridges and I just wanted to see it and hold it and look at it in the mirror and maybe even get a little picture of it, I still didn't have any intention of buying it. And then I found out the price, and then I figured out after they give me back, the VAT, like what it was going to be, and it's like half price. Because remember, when I lived there before, when I would go back and forth, I wasn't eligible to get the VAT back. So now that I was flying home, with no like resident visa, I was now eligible for that discount. So that's an extra like 12.5 or 12 point something percent. Anyway. So let me just launch into it. While I was there, I picked up at Selfridges from the lovely Bella, the Gucci Opdidia Tote GG. Oh, literally cannot. I love this bag. It's so beautiful. I love the heritage stripe, like, you know, the webbing. So beautiful. It's a big bag. There's no doubt about it. I don't know how to insert mod shots. If I can figure out how to insert a picture of me modeling this, I absolutely will. Otherwise, honestly, go over to Instagram. That's where all the magic happens. And there is a picture of me modeling this. I think I've carried this twice. I think I had 2 opportunities to carry this out of the house before things just went crazy. So, like I said, she's a big one. She's a big bag, and it's a tote, and it is a little bit bigger than, I think it's, yes, this is bigger than a Neverfull, the GM, or even a Goyard Saint Louis tote. And because it's not slouchy, you know, this isn't, you know, like a Neverfull, you know, you can really squish them in. This does not squish. This is it's pretty structured. So, so it holds its shape. Like when you're carrying it from the side, it you know, it still is holding its shape. What happened there? It's got like a little dent, whatever. Oh, I know what happened. You should have seen me, you guys, trying to get this thing home. In my suitcase, I had clean laundry packed in it. I had stuff all around it. I had just to protect it so that it didn't get dented, but apparently it did. I don't really care. You guys know me. I'm not really, or maybe you don't know me. Maybe you're stumbled upon this. Maybe you're new here. Go back to some of my other videos. I'm not precious with my handbags, meaning I am, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. I need to be, sorry, looking over here. I'm not really precious with my handbags. I use them. I'm seeing if I could just work out the dent. A little bit. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I saw this on somebody, I don't know, sometime beginning of the year, and just, you know, when you see a bag on somebody and you're just like, oh, like, you're like, I want to be them because I want that bag in my life. You know, I see bags all the time that I'm just like, oh, that's really pretty. Rarely do I have like a visceral reaction to a bag where I'm just like, like, I want that bag. This was one of those bags. This just hit different, like, to quote my daughter, this just hits different. There was just something about, you know, this kind of throwback, you know, because they had moved away from, you know, the classic Gucci stripe for so long, you know, and they've been doing some amazing things. Don't get me wrong. I love Gucci. Gucci's having all the moments right now, and has been for several years now. And I am excited about it. You know, but they kind of, you know, they changed their logo. They changed, you know, they stopped putting a lot of this on bags. You know, they did that Blooms collection, which like still makes my heart just like flutter. But yeah, so I saw this bag. She smells so good. Like, I'm sorry if you're vegetarian and you hate leather, like that just, it smells so good, but it's just so, it just feels so substantial, and it feels so robust, and I love it. The inside is like an untreated suede, I guess. She's just open. There's no slip pockets or anything, but it does come with a really cool, you know, everybody loves a pouch. I love a pouch. Oh my gosh. This thing feels to me like a little gift with purchase, like a GWP if you've worked in cosmetics. And what I love, sorry, told you guys, I'm out of practice. You're going to have to forgive me. Trying to get this on my lap. I can undo it from there, meaning I can carry this separately. I can take it off, and I'm going to show you another thing really quick. But the other thing I like about this is, even though it's sewn the same way as the Louis Vuitton, meaning it's sewn on the outside rather than folded in and sewn so that it's got more of like a gusset, this is so soft, and so it feels like it holds some things without it, like without the, you know, this all getting all crazy. And I don't know, this is super cute. There's a little guy right here, because the other thing I love about this bag is, I'm not gonna do it because I can't do it one-handed. I can remove this Yeah, just like on the pochette accessoire by Louis Vuitton, and I can make this like a wristlet, which I appreciate it when, unlike Goyard, no offense to Goyard, no shade, but like if you want to take off your little pouch for a Goyard Saint Louis, you're still stuck with the leash like on the bag. It's permanently on the bag unless you snip the stitching off, which, you know, people don't want to do that because they don't want to diminish the value if they ever choose to sell that or pass it on. So I appreciate when a company allows me the option of whether or not to use, you know, a small leather good and how I use it, because I really do, because of how functional this is. Same with Louis Vuitton. I just feel like they've given me the option of having this cute little clutch, and I can use this in a different bag if I wanted. I can use it as like a little evening clutch or whatever, you know, like a casual evening clutch, not, you know, like going out to, you know, fine dining or a gala, but, you know, super cute. So I love that. So that's the bag. Here in the States, gosh, I want to say it's like 1650, 1850. I don't know. It's pretty close to $2,000 by the time you throw tax on. In the UK, in pounds, I paid 900 and we'll call it 990 pounds, I think. So just under 1,000 pounds. And at the time, the exchange rate was $1.30 to the pound, give or take. So I got a pretty great deal. And then I had been looking for, you know, like on Poshmark and stuff, because I couldn't find any makeup bags or like a makeup pouch that would go in there. I couldn't find anything in the classic Gucci pattern, you know, the classic. I'm sure this has like a name, you know, like Goyard is called Goyardine. You know, I'm sure that this has a special name, and if anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments below. Wow, it felt weird to say that, down in the comments below. It's been so long, you guys. But I couldn't find anything that had the shape that I liked, the size that I liked. Sorry about the glare, but I can't see you guys, and I'm not no offense, I'm not wasting context on a video because I don't have many pair. Not that I'm going outside anyway, you know what I'm saying, but I have that new glare stuff for screen time because I'm on my screens a lot. Anyway, don't judge it. Anyway, so long story short, which I don't ever make anything short. Long stories, always long stories. I went on to Poshmark to see if I could find something vintage. I did, but it was just priced a little bit higher than I felt comfortable with. And then I think the seller was trying to, you know, stockpile some cash. And so they lowered this like 100, like took 35% off of the price, and I jumped. And it's this beautiful, it looks a lot bigger than it is. It looks really big. I think it's about 9 inches across, and it's 9 by 6. But for me, I actually like a big makeup bag because I don't like to have to, you know those little makeup bags, you know, like if you use a mini pochette, you know, it'll fit a powder and a lipstick and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But you're like it's some Tetris action to get everything in and out of there. So if you need the little thing at the bottom, like you've got to take everything out and then remember how you put it all. I'm not about that life. This, like I can just put all the things in there, but this is like 20 something years old. And they know, they knew the date because they had all the paperwork and stuff like that, and they knew when they had gotten it. And I mean, it doesn't smell like it's ever been used, and it doesn't look like it's ever been used. I mean, like it is brand spanking new, and it's got like the pretty little tag, and it's in really beautiful shape. It's got all the date codes and everything. It's just, you know, it's beautiful. And I got a great deal, and it's got a cute little medallion on the front. So yeah, so super happy with that. And yeah, so this is how we know I'm out of practice, because I am, it's all folks, that's all I've got. And I remember when I used to do these, I used to just witter on for so long, and I'd be looking up at the number count, at the time count, panicking, because it's like, you've been doing this for 3 hours and 12 minutes, and I'm like, okay, gotta start I have to refilm because I don't even, like, nobody's gonna. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say hi and like I said, I get asked, often enough that I thought, you know what, maybe this is a good time to jump on, to tell everybody that I hope you're well, and that I hope your loved ones are well, and I hope you're staying at home. I can't stress that enough. I hope you're staying at home. I know it's hard. I know it's boring for a lot of people, and I know that it's lonely for some people if you're stuck home alone because you're quarantining or because you just live alone, and 9 times out of 10 you're lucky, but man, when you're stuck home and you're alone, it's hard. I put the offer out on Instagram, but I'll put it out here so you can come join me on Instagram. If you are home alone and you're lonely, message me. I will chat with you. I have done it with a lot of people so far. We can video message back and forth. We can voice message back and forth. I have a lot of free time. And so if chatting with me makes the time go a little bit faster, it is so beyond the least I can do. To talk to somebody, I would love to just talk to you. Happy to just talk to you. Again, not that I think I'm all that great to talk to, but I'm happy to do it, and sometimes it's just nice to hear another person whose focus is just on you, and I can 100% give you that. And I want to, and I don't mean that some benevolent thing like this is my gift to you. No, it's just, we are in this together. And if everybody does a little something, then it can just be so much easier on everybody. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I'll post this, and then once the word is on the street over on Instagram, I think I'll do a poll or something, or figure out or something on what do you guys even want to see? If I do this again, do you want more handbag videos? Do you guys want mindless content where you can, like I said, just escape for a few minutes and forget all of this? Because I know, oh my gosh, I know that I sure do. I know that I appreciate the videos. I'm not going to say that I've gone back and watched Vlogmases, but I have totally gone back and watched Vlogmases because I needed to watch something that was happy and pretty and from a time that was not that long ago, but not as scary, not as uncertain. So yeah, I guess that's all I got. And again, I hope you guys are all well, and I hope that you guys take care of each other and take care of yourselves. But stay home. Do it for the medical staff. Please. Take care, you guys.